Hello, and welcome to a reflection for Tuesday, the 9th of March. During prayer, picture yourself meeting Jesus in a scene from the Gospels, and imagine your reaction and response. If we look at the Gospels, they are a series of ordinary people meeting Jesus in their own lives. Some, like the apostles, become well known. Others aren't even named. But each encounter with Christ allows the person to take something away with them, something that makes a difference in their world. Maybe a healing, or food for their bodies and/or their souls, or forgiveness. Whatever it is, it teaches us that even a fleeting encounter with Jesus can make a difference in life. Just as we can encounter Jesus in prayer and through each other. One way people use to pray is to picture themselves in a gospel scene and to reflect on what that meeting might mean for them. My primary school was called St Andrews, and then so was the house group I was in at secondary school. So over my time at school, I heard the gospel account of how Jesus met and called his first apostles, Andrew, and his brother Simon, known as Peter, many times. And in fact, looking back, it probably became too familiar, as I then thought, "Oh, I know this," and switched off when I heard it. But as an adult, I have heard this again and now revisit it and think about it more to take different things away from it. So I invite you to do this with me today. In Matthew's Gospel, in chapter 4, we hear that Jesus walked along the shore where he met Andrew and Peter casting their nets. So he met them at their place of work, as they were doing an everyday task. And he simply says, "Come, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." And at once they left their nets and followed him. So if that was me, what would I do? Well, my family would probably say that I would have asked Jesus 100 questions. Things like, "Are you really who we think you are? How do we know? What do you mean, fishers of men? Follow you where? Where are we going? How long are we going for? Are there others joining us?" I might have paused and said, "Can you give me time to think about it? And maybe talk to my family?" These are probably just a few of the questions that I would have asked Jesus, I think. I have wondered how Andrew and Peter and the other disciples felt able to go off without thinking of their family. After all, they were the workers, the providers. They must have had a lot of trust in Christ, that their families would be okay as well as themselves. And I wonder, could I have that level of trust? Then I think that there have been times in my life where Jesus has called me to follow him, and I've changed the course of my life. Many small ways, but also a few times where I've taken a leap of faith and changed in bigger ways. Perhaps then I can be a little like the apostles, who leave everything and follow Jesus. Perhaps we all can in our own ways. So today, think of yourself in a gospel scene with Jesus. How would you react? Would you question? Or would you just believe? And what would be your response to it? Could it change your life for the better if you just let Christ in?